communicating. Communicating was the toughest part of it. Communicating with the waitresses, communicating with the people. We were also in the basement. It was really, really hot. We had not much ventilation. We had all the fridges and stoves, all the heat from the walk-ins, and it was just like suffocating down there. So anyway, yeah, there was just a lot of terrible stuff. But it helped me to work my way to find, that's why simplicity in the Horseshoe Bar and then that little bistro was always something like, if we could only have done that where we were the total opposite of that. So I was moving away from being in the basement, going upstairs. But I'm losing that. Having to cook all this stuff and do all the salads down there at the same time. I was like, yeah, you're just sweating. Your sweat's pouring off of you. You're trying to make a nice, clean, fresh salad. And it never translated. There's just so many things that were broken that as much as you tried to simplify, you knew it was always going to end up broken. It was always going to end up short, or there was just nothing you could do in that kitchen. So, but I got to a point where it had sort of its own-ness, but it just got so beaten down by the politics, the owners, the everything, the shape of the place, being in the basement, the elevator. But yeah, and you get this complex being in the basement all the time. You get this like troll, like you're always like ready to attack, and it was just suffocating down there. Suffocating. Walk-ins are always heating up because you can't take all the heat from the kitchen, so you're always chasing to try to keep food from going off, or just getting it out as fast as possible. But everyone wants that really complicated menu, so just being in those, fighting through those sort of rules and restrictions. The way I cook is like, I come in and do a plat de jour for the day, and I wouldn't order stuff the night before. Sometimes I would, but I just think about what I feel like eating that day, and then I just cook it. And that was my connection to the people above me eating. That like everyone would just order the plat de jour. It just would fly like that. So that's what I started to learn to the whole, just being able to put your own spin on things when you're in this environment of sort of where you have to please everybody. So, but to try to find your own intimacy with what you're cooking, you have to sort of break it down and just start from the scratch that day, because you got to cook what you feel.